Hi, thank you for joining me. Today I want to share with you a concept that I call past focused. And so many people really try to build their business with past thoughts and feelings. My name's Ruth Duran. I'm a certified life coach. I help businesswomen create profitable businesses. I take them from frustrated to profitable. Today, the concept that I want to teach is past focused problems, where so many people love to go into the past to think about, to find proof and evidence of what's going to happen in the future. And why our brain loves to do this is because our brain loves certainty. And the past is certain in our brain. And so our brain wants to go to the past to gather all that proof and evidence. But my friends, the reason that we want to not look into our past for evidence of our future is because those thoughts and feelings created what we have today. And if we keep using the same old thoughts and feelings, we will recycle the past into the future. So if you have had, like, for example, thoughts that so many of my clients have, I have never created a successful business. I tried that thing once and it didn't work. I have never made X in a certain month. I have never sold X amount of product packages sets in a certain month. Of course, I will never do it because I never did it before. I should have applied myself more. I should have done more. I should have created more time. I should have. When we start operating from those thoughts of the past, we feel so negative. We feel discouraged. We feel disappointed. We feel defeated. The negative emotions that do not drive any kind of positive action. So I want you to really look at how you're talking to yourself. I want you to really look at the words that you are using and using your past against yourself. Of course you haven't made X amount of dollars because that is something new. Of course you've never built a successful business because that is something new. Of course, the past is gone. So many of us try to go to the past and recycle our old thoughts and feelings. It's just going to create more of the future. So to create something different, we need to think new thoughts and feelings. To create something different, we need to feel a very different way than we have felt before so that we can take very different actions than we have taken in the past. So what you want to do is you want to start defining yourself from your future self rather than your past self. You want to start looking into the future, the business person that you want to become, the salesperson that you want to become, the really what you want to create in the future. And so thinking about it about the future, visualizing when you have created that end result, how do you think? How did you feel? What did you do? So think about it. You go into the past and you didn't create that business and you felt discouraged. What did you do? What did you not do? But now then, going to the future where you have created that business, what do you feel? What do you do? How did you create it to have made it already done? And so, my friends, if you want to create something new, you want to create new thoughts and feelings. You want to practice new thoughts, feelings, and actions. You want to show up thinking new thoughts you've never thought before, feeling new feelings you've never felt before, and taking new actions that you've never taken before. All of it starts with our thoughts. So when you start thinking new thoughts, when you start visualizing yourself as a different person, a different business person, it makes it so intentional and so deliberate to take new actions. And so, my friends, you want to think thoughts that you've never thought before. You want to practice new thoughts that you've never thought before. You want to start moving into the new future that you want to have. Because remember, the old past is just going to recycle the old. So if you want something new, you want to go and think new thoughts and visualize yourself as the business person who you've always wanted to be and who is accomplished, making X a month, selling X packages or sets, building a successful business. What does she think? How is she feeling? What is she doing? My friends, so many of us try to focus on the past because, like I said, the certainty. But the past is over unless you want to recycle it. But if you want something different, you want to look at the amazingness of the future. My mentor teaches that the future it's ours to create whatever we want to. The future is like basically our clay to mold into whatever we want. The past is done. The past is over. The future is yours for the taking. What are you going to create? What are you going to mold it into? And so, my friends, I also want you to see, as a business person, as a salesperson, this is also what our clients do. They go into the past to think about what they want to decide to do now. So like, for example, if you're selling them a product and they're going to the past, they're thinking things like, I tried something similar and it did not work. I bought something similar and I did not use it. I bought something similar and people had an opinion about me. I signed up for something similar and people had an opinion, or I didn't work, X, Y, Z. They go into their past as well. So you, as a business person, if you train your brain to go into the future, then you can inspire your customers to go into the future as well. Why is this time going to be different? Why is this time the product going to work? Why is this time the product not going to sit on the shelf? Why is this time are they going to work on the business? Why is this time? You fill it out. Why will this time be different? If you are looking at the past, you cannot help them through it. But if you are looking into the future and have created your business in the future, you can then inspire your customers, if you're network marketing, your recruits, to think about the future self. And so, my friends, remember, the past is over. The past is done. What are you going to think about in the future? We cannot change the past. We cannot change how much you've made in the past, what kind of a business you've created in the past, how many packages have you sold in the past. But we can cultivate and change the future. We can really be very grateful for the past, because the past has created you into the person you are today. But we can use the person that you are today to create a very, very different future. I want you to be really, really excited and inspired and motivated to create a very different future. I want you to really start focusing on the future of what you can create and start cultivating new thoughts, feelings, and actions. Start practicing intentionally new thoughts, feelings, and actions that are going to guarantee that you create the future that you want. So if you are thinking, I have never built a successful business, now you can start thinking, I will build a successful business. I have never made X amount a month. Now you can think, I can make X amount a month. I am becoming the person who can make X amount a month. I have never sold X packages. I am becoming the person who can sell X packages. It is possible that I can become the person who sells X amount of packages, because that is what you will create in the future. So my friends, thank you so much for joining me on this Pearls of Wisdom. If you would like to dive deeper into this and have somebody help you through it, send me a private message and let's schedule a consultation so that we can guarantee that your future business is very different than your past business. Have a very, very blessed day. Bye-bye.